winksASMR. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I saw that your light was on again. I just got in from a late night work. Thought I'd stop on in. Figured see how your day was. Yeah, I know it's been a minute since we've had a chance to catch up. Sorry about that. I guess I've just been really busy lately with work and trying to get plans going and all that other fun stuff. You know how it goes. How have things been with you? Oh, having trouble sleeping again tonight? Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, nothing really exciting happened today for me. I guess I could tell you about what happened over the weekend, though. I ended up coming across something really cool out in nature. A couple of colleagues and myself we decided to go for a hike for lunch. And you know how our work has that kind of back forest area that's got a bit of a walkway. Yeah, we ended up kind of branching off that walkway for the first time. We had an extended lunch. There was a company party going on, so we thought we had some extra time to kill. Might as well just kind of explore what's out there, you know. The hike was really cool, though. I ended up going with two of my colleagues, one of which is a kind of a computer person just like me, and then the other one is more of a kind of like marketing specialist. No, I think the really coolest part and was a big surprise to all of us is that this trail that is not even 10 feet from the back of my work office has kind of like an offbeat path that leads to a very beautiful open like naturescape. There's just so many different trees. There's a small pond back there as well. A lot of the grass hasn't been cut, unfortunately, so kind of had to be careful of where we were walking and stuff. But for the most part, it was just so calm to get out there, sit by the pond, kind of hear a little bit of the water, and just kind of shoot shit and chat. Time kind of flew by. We were there for maybe like 20 minutes sitting there before the marketing specialist, they ended up noticing something moving across the pond. At this point, we kind of weren't too sure about whether we should just leave or if we should check it out because we didn't hear any cries for anything, so we weren't sure if there was something in distress. But it, yeah, after about a couple more minutes, it turns out to be a little baby bear cub. So, without any hesitation, we all kind of backed away from the pond, proceeded to make our way back to the path. And it's funny because on the way back, there was actually a sign facing the wrong direction, bringing awareness to the fact that there's bears and coyotes and cougars out here. So it's kind of funny that, you know, you can get on this path. You can kind of get off the main work path and get lost and find this pond. But you won't know about the bears and nature sightings unless you kind of turn around while you're going on the path and see the sign. So we thought that was kind of, I don't know, of a problem. So we kind of let our company know that because I know they own most of what's back there. So hopefully they'll get some new signs posted up there and we can restore safety to that path. Or maybe even make it into a new path. I think that'd be sweet. Yeah, it was really cool getting to just take like a longer midday lunch, actually. Usually we just kind of do a walk to and from on the path, and it goes really quickly. But this time around, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of having the company party, and, you know, for the most part, everyone was just kind of relaxing already. So we thought, might as well, you know, explore and see what we could do. There was more than a couple of us. Yeah, I know this is a very worrisome story when you hear about the bears and stuff. I'm sorry. And I guess it's probably not a good story to tell before bedtime, but you were curious about my day, and this was the latest story that I could share that wasn't from one of the books. I guess next time maybe I'll just stick with the books and pull off a story that isn't so, I don't know, frightful maybe. But no, I mean, outside that, it was definitely a really nice week. Nice to get back home and kind of catch up, see how things have been with you and the family. Yeah, I know we haven't really had much time to talk lately or kind of catch up. And how have things been with you? And, you're on the verge of trying to find something to do, I know, whether it be more education or even like a job. Have you thought more about that lately? Or, yeah, I guess it is a bit too late to have those types of thoughts. No, that's completely fair. Um, what about your day then? How was your day? I see you got to break into those Oreos that we bought a couple days back. They have this new birthday cake flavor. Oh man, how is it? Yeah, doesn't surprise me. I feel most of the Oreo flavors just not as good as they used to be way back when. And you probably don't know this because you're too young, but Oreos used to be authentic back in the day. This is way before Oreos had knockoffs of them, before they started to explore with different flavors and stuff. Now it just seems like they're trying out so many different new flavors for whatever reason to draw in different crowds. But the flavors aren't even like that good. Yeah, the birthday cake one is probably another example of one that can be marked off of Oreos not to try or make ever again. But past that, have you been getting some good exercise in, drinking lots of water, taking care of yourself? Yeah, I know it can be tough when you're kind of home alone for most of the day. Or you're busy, I understand, but it's definitely helpful and very important to make sure you get water in, plenty of water, get some good exercise, maybe get some sunlight a little bit every day. Never hurts to get some good sunlight in. Of course, you got to make sure you wear sunscreen. Yeah, you remember that one trip that we all went on, where Bobby ended up not wearing any sunscreen because he was too stubborn. And within 30 minutes of being out on the beach, he kind of looked like a lobster. Yeah, I don't know. It's just one of those things where if you don't take certain precautions, life will definitely do some weird stuff to you. Yeah, that was the same beach that you found that really cool shell at. You still have it, don't you, actually? Oh, there it is. It's on the shelf. Yeah, I remember this. There was a little crawfish, actually, that was initially in it. Or a little crab? Probably a crawfish. I'll never forget how freaked out you were when you picked the shell up and all of a sudden it started to move in your hand. Totally unexpected and caught all of us off guard. Yeah, it was really nice. You managed to kind of rehouse the little crawfish in a bigger shell, and you get to keep this as a bit of a keepsake, a little memory from saving and rehousing that crawfish. Yeah, I wonder if he's still there today. It would be cool to schedule another big trip with all of us. Everyone gets to go out and kind of relax and de-stress, get a good vacation in. Yeah, I know lately with everything that's been going on in the world, it hasn't been the easiest to de-stress, let alone take time for yourself, but it's definitely very important. Self-care is very important, and making sure that you're doing good, more than just okay, you know. Want to try and find those moments where you can feel good in life, whether it be from what you're doing, what you're experiencing, or the world around you. Yeah, I guess it probably didn't feel the best to have seen that bear, but, for the brief moment where we didn't know what it was, it felt so calm just to kind of be among nature. We really weren't expecting to be out there with anything or anyone else. So to see some other liveliness out there felt really humbling to an extent. Kind of reminded us that we're not the only people out in the world, and yeah, getting the opportunity to spend time with nature is very important. Speaking of nature, did you get the chance to finish up your nature exhibit that you were working on? Yeah, I know you still needed to grab some samples, leaves, and twigs and stuff from outside. Oh, you added a flower bush. Wow. Do you know what kind of flowers they are? No, dandelions aren't a flower. I think they're a weed, right? Well, dandelions do look really cool, and you can make wishes upon them, which I think is awesome, right? No? Dandelions? Am I thinking of a different flower? Aren't dandelions the one that had the little puffy spikes? Yeah, right? It's not. I don't know. You'll have to show me in the morning when we both have more time and are more awake. Yeah, I guess it is getting pretty late. Don't mean to be keeping you up, but it's definitely been nice to kind of catch up. No, we haven't had the chance to chat much. So it's been really good to kind of see how both of us have been doing. We'll have to maybe make some of your favorite breakfast in the morning. Start off the weekend on a nice note, maybe. Yeah, think about what you want. We can always run out to the store and grab some extra ingredients. I know we ran out of eggs and flour this week, but those are really quick things that we can run by and pick up. So I don't anticipate it being much of a problem at all. I think if anything, we should do a massive brunch tomorrow. You should just do, eggs, pancakes, waffles, a feast fit for an army of people. Just because why not? We haven't had a full day of like breakfast / lunch meals in a while. And we used to love that growing up. I remember when the parents would make these kind of like different brunches during the holidays. The best thing was getting to come back every couple hours and see what was still available for the picking. Yeah, it'll be a nice change of pace this year now that we can kind of all get back together and kind of spend time together as a group. So why not kick that breakfast lunch day off a bit early? We could do some planning, find out what things we really want and what things we miss, or things that we want to try out. I know you were talking about maybe wanting to try out some crepes, so we could maybe make some of those. Pick up some jams, jellies. Trust me, once you try strawberry crepes, you're gonna think pancakes don't exist ever again. They're just so good. I know. You've loved pancakes, you were a kid. I know, but still, just because you haven't been exposed to something so beautiful in the world doesn't mean your mind can't change. Like getting in a good night's sleep. I can see you're nodding off. I know, it is pretty late. Yeah, regardless, it's definitely been nice to catch up with you a little bit. Yeah, start dreaming of some delicious stuff that you want to have in the morning. Maybe, like I said, we can run out and grab something. Or maybe just go for a walk and kind of explore what the day or weekend's going to be like. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a good night's sleep. Look forward to catching up with you more soon. Sleep well.